Okay, so this is a test. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, so welcome to the stream. As you can see, we are beginning today's severe weather risk. As you can see, storms are now beginning to fire. We already have 2 severe thunderstorm warnings, mainly for wind. However, this already has a tornado possible tag. Let's dive straight into this. So let's have a look at the velocities. So it's this area. Let's see. So this area sticks out to me a lot. This, as you can see, the winds are going towards the radar. So it's like that. So yeah, it is rotating. We can see rotation in this. However, oh, we gotta see how it goes. I mean, it's the main event hasn't even begun yet, and we've already got 1 tornado possible tag in the severe thunderstorm warning. There we go. Tornado warning. What a way to start it. Tornado warning for, I don't know the states. I'm gonna tornado warning for Starksboro. If you're in Starksboro, take shelter now. If you're in Roxville, Hanksville, Huntington Center, Huntington, take shelter now. What a time! So we do have a tornado warning. So this is for also it's been upgraded to an inch hail. So this is radar indicated. If you are in Starksboro, Rockville, South Hillingsburg, I believe the tornado is here. You look at velocities. It's probably going to be either here or here. I'll double check that. Either way, this is a discrete supercell. This could merge. This could be a problem. However, if it managed to stay discrete, this could always produce a tornado all day long. We could see that. So yeah, this is a pretty nice shape for a supercell, and it's still developing. I'm not gonna say it's not. As you can see, I mean, we do have a tornado warning. We are beginning to form a hook down here. The tornado is probably down here. But if you are in this polygon, I would seek shelter now, just in case. Start right, definitely be in your safe spot. What's this storm moving? How fast is this storm moving at? 30 miles an hour. This is a pretty slow moving storm. Let me have a look. So yeah, if you look here, so if you're in Brumanstown, you've got around 2 minutes until it gets to you. If you're around Monktown, 6 minutes. East Monktown, 7. Roxville, 12. Starksboro, 17. If you're in Hanksville, 23 minutes. Huntington Center, 25. And around Huntington, 26 minutes. So if you are around those areas, you've got some lead time. Unless you're in Barhamstown. I can't read that. Right, it's imminent. It's on your doorstep. So if you are, well, it's already in your location now anyway. There's Barhamstown for reference. So yeah, anything on the CC drop? We do have something here though. It could be ring wrapped. I didn't anticipate that. We do. Well, I'll keep an eye on the CC drop. I mean that there is. I mean this is deep. However, this could just be hail. You know what? That might be it. You know. There is a little area around here. This could be a big tornado. I mean, there's nothing there in the velocity, so I'm assuming it's not there. This could also be it down here. It could be it. However, there's nothing there, so it can't be. So yeah, if you're in Starksborough, I would get to your safe shelter immediately. If you're in the polygon, I would seek shelter immediately. Yeah, what a date, what a way to start. This is the first two severe thunderstorm warnings of the day. We've already got a tornado warning. That's weird though, I don't, keep an eye on that area over there. I'll mark it down with this one. So yeah, if you are in this polygon, I would seek shelter immediately if I was in the polygon. Okay, we do have another radar update. Get rid of that. So yeah, this seems like, let me have a look at, I think CC drop's just not worth looking. So yeah, you can see it's now bowing out here. I believe the tornado is around here, going to the south of Starksborough. We also do have some pocket of rotation around Barhamstown. However, that's minor. We do have a pretty strong outflow, to be fair. We also do have pretty strong winds this way too. Velocity picking up around 17. I'll just have to change that. I'll change that. But yeah, very tight rotation I can see here. However, this is mainly Kintam. Some here actually, north of Starksborough. If you're in Starksborough, I just get to shelter immediately. This is, I can't tell where the CC drop is, mainly because of that. However, we are seeing some CC drop back here. That's mainly the hail. Although I don't know, it could be a tornado. I can't see a tornado on the ground, if there is any. This is probably the tornado in question, which has been warned for. Probably around here. It's probably this area down here. I have no storm chasers to go off. I'm going to go fully off radar. If you look at the relative storm velocity, we'll be able to see it clearly. So yeah, we do have a couple areas of rotation. We have this area, which is very distinct. We also have this area up here, which as well. Okay, so yeah, it is this area down here, which is very. So the tornado, I believe, is to the south of Starksborough, heading towards Buell's Gore. If you are in that area, maybe it's possibly to south Starksborough and Jerusalem. I think they've just warned the whole cell anyway, just in case, because it has that potential. Seems like these two cells will merge. This is also forming a hook down here, right around there. So yeah, as you can see, storms will fire up. I'll come back to that later. We've got other storms to focus on. We've got this as well. This is firing up. This is a nice little cell. So is this. So a special weather statement that could also be upgraded to a. I can see that being upgraded to a severe thunderstorm warning soon, as it passes Saratoga Springs. Over here, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning near Piercefield. This is one for basically wind point less than an inch of diameter hail. So the hail is below severe limits. The velocities, I can't see anything on that. There's just basically a wind threat. As expect to see strong winds through Harriettown and Piercefield. Now back to this near Multiplier, actually, just to the west of Multiplier. Seems like it has occluded because that is now weaker than it used to be. Let me check. Has it? What did I just? I don't know what that was. There's multiple CC drops. That's probably contamination though. I can't see a CC drop for where that road area rotation was. If I quickly circle that, you can see a little CC drop there. However, I think that's just contam. It could indicate a tornado. Definitely could indicate a tornado. It has updated actually. Hold on. So that is hail. I need to get my keyboard now. Is this updated? No, no. There you go. It's just updated. So yeah, that rotation might have occluded. It should have occluded by now. It can always come back. Again, we do also have another area of rotation up north. This has become tighter in the last couple scans. If we go back, as you can see, it has formed pretty nicely compared to this too. That has also gone. Seems like this is more of a wind threat to me, as that is pushing through very quickly. That's about it for the rest of the west. We do have a bunch of rainfall warnings up here in eastern Canada. That's what it is. We also do have two special weather statements down here. What's going on? See, a decent core of very heavy rain to hail. If you are if you're in Lindsay, I would probably be aware of this. This goes over two states, however. This goes into New York from, can't remember this time. This was called. Jesus. Right. Down here near Albany, this is beginning to mature, let's say. It's right next to the radar site, so it's a bit distorted. However, that it just seems like it's going to be a hail threat at this moment. There's not even a special weather statement, so that will probably be added soon. Go back up here for this. It seems like these are merging. This supercell has weakened significantly. The first time we saw it, you can see here, it was a complete like bow. Oh no, it's not really a bow. It's like a bend type look. But now, as you can see, it has now just gone into a simple rain storm thing. Still could see some rotation. This is probably my most concern for Hanksville. If you're in Hanksville, I'd just stay in your shelter. I would stay there. We do also have a random. We have a random CC drop. I've never seen this much things. It's probably not a CC drop. I'm just gonna note that down right now. I don't think that's a CC drop. However, I'd be careful just in case anyway. So I think this will be allowed to expire after the 10 minutes is gone. Unless they see something else which I don't. Or they could just warn this whole cell. Can't link triangles for some reason. We also do have the storm south to the west of Brandon, northwest of Castleton. So if you are around here, say whether we're. I'd say whether we're across this area of the US today and Canada, to be honest. Let me get it up. The National Weather Service, the Storm Prediction Centre. Hold on. Alright, so we do now have a tornado possible tag on this severe thunderstorm warning. That's unexpected, to be honest. I guess you can see it here. It's broad, but you can see possibly if we look at it from we're on a radar dead zone here. You can see it perfect here to be fair. Right, okay, they've also issued that too. That is your area of concern. That's what they have seen. That's what they are looking at for a possible tornado. That is high in the sky. We are multiple miles away. We're around 81 miles away from there. So this is very high up in the atmosphere. But close to the ground, it's just some winds. I can see this becoming closer and closer. This could also produce a wall cloud, maybe a MCS. However, so yeah, they have shrunk this tornado warning. It seems. Which I can get why. Yeah, I don't think there's any area of concern for tornadoes up here. In this supercell now, that seems to be a destructive or constructive merger. You can see that supercell has completely died at this point. It has just destroyed itself compared to the last few scans. So I'd wait for this to expire and then you should be fine. You might, if you're in Moortown, Waitsfield, Bolton, Middlesex, if you're in these areas, maybe Hanksville, maybe, yeah, I wouldn't be too concerned. However, I would stay into your safe spot just in case if anything does magically spark up. What is this? We do have a little, hmm, little radar hole here. Interesting. Okay, so we do have that's two tornado possible tags on two different severe thunderstorm warnings. And this is just the start. This is just the start of the event. Can you hear my thing? Let me double check. That's not the correct one. Alright, you can hear it now. Okay, good. So yeah, if you are in this area, if you can see your city in what I'm looking at right now, I would be very weather aware, except for maybe this area around here. If you are around this area, ignore this. New York, I doubt you'll be here. Anyways, let me have a look. Let's have a look at day one. So yeah, there is a very large slight risk, and then you've got a very small enhanced risk. You can't really see it, but you'll be able to see it with the tornado risk. Let me have a look. So yeah, there you go. There's the 10%, not 10 hatched, 10% tornado risk, which you don't see every day, especially up here. Apparently, this is the first time ever a 10% risk of tornadoes have been issued. We can see tornadoes down maybe towards the Kentucky-Ohio border, which is something. We have a very broad 2% area, including New York. We do have New York included in this 2% risk. Yeah, I'm gonna